God, I look like crap today. I should have done my hair. Hey guys. Hi Val. How are you? Oh God. Morning. Oh, morning, morning. We had a honeymoon weekend this weekend. We went to my granddaughter's birthday party, and she was having a sleepover. 5 years old, they're having sleepovers already. And so we got a hotel room, so we stayed in a hotel and went out for dinner and did all that fun stuff that grown-ups do. I do? What is wrong with my... Why is my YouTube not working? How about now? Oh, wait. Can you guys hear me? How about now? Hi, sweet Lilith. Hi, from Sweden. Good. God. Maybe I need to wear earbuds all the time now. I don't know. Hey, Mr. Positive. Can you guys, am I sounding really bad? I don't know. Sound far away. I wonder why. Let me see. I wonder if will the earbuds make a difference? Do you think I need a speaker? Do you think I need to yell? I had issues with my sound the last time I went live too. Like airy? What's that mean? Yelling works? Okay, I will yell. Because I don't know what the issue is. I don't know. Seriously. My husband's messing with my computer the last couple days, so. You sound loud already to me, so I don't know. I sound okay? Oh, okay. Hey, Lou. Sound seems fine. Sounded like it might have been my washing machine because my washing machine is going. Hey, I see like Holly Lewis and the news. Huey? What? I'm like so mixed up here. um, so, Britney Spears is free. Did you guys see that on the news? Hey, Behavin'. I hate calling you Behavin'. It's like calling you by your last name. And I know you so well. um, your sound is extra picking up background noise, but still your voice is good. Is it picking up my washing machine? I've been organizing and painting the house. Got my Pampered Chef order. Oh, I love the Pampered Chef. That's like, what is wrong with my sound? You know, my husband's been messing with my computer the last little while. Sorry. I'm gonna tell him to stay the hell off my computer because I never had problems with my sound before. Yeah, me too. We love our Behavin'. We love misbehaving. Lou, I've been catching Lou. You guys, if you're not subbed to Lou Hammer, but sub over there. He's funny as heck. He's hilarious. I've been going over to his lives the last the last the last week or so. I just find him very hilarious. God, I look like crap today. I jumped in the shower, jumped out, and that's it. Combed my hair, and that's it. I'm wearing my, what's that? Oh, is that his channel? Thank you, Samara. Can you guys, are you having problems hearing me? Because I don't know what to do to fix it. Seriously, maybe I need to turn off my YouTube. How about now? Is that better? Maybe I start having to like shut everything. Hey, Mr. J. You hear me just fine? Thank you. I'm starting to freak out because my husband's been messing with my computer the last little bit. He's been like looking at things on there, and I think maybe you hear me loud and proud. Loud and proud. Oh. So guys, I think when we talked about, I discussed this with my friends this morning about this whole wish list thing, and what we're going to do is we're going to pick a charity every week, and we're going to drop that link to that charity, because I don't want to get involved with the whole wish list thing. We just don't want to be, and it's not about being a Scrooge or it's not about anybody in particular. It's just that I think for us it's better if we just drop like certain charities. Listen, hey Jojo, my sister from a different vista. If we drop different charities, as you all know, Samara is a very big animal rights activist. She'll drop animal charities and stuff like that. And so, hi Remy. And we'll drop different charities, every week, and Samara will be in charge of which charity. And if there's a charity that you guys think we should, drop, just send me off an email, and I will, discuss it with my people. So, hey Carol, I just think, getting involved in the whole, and it's not because I don't want, and I don't want, it's just, we're going by the example of what happened last year, and I don't want to be, involved in that whole thing. I think sometimes it's best to just pick one family, and just sponsor a family, and or even people that are in need and need, something that, it's just me. I'm not saying, I'm not, dissing anybody else that's doing the wish list thing, but it's just, yes, you are. You are one of my people. But like we discussed it this morning, because I didn't know what to do about this whole thing, and it's been a bone of contention with everybody, it seems like, this week. So I guess I'm a coward. I don't want to get involved in everybody's rigmarole. I don't want to get involved in the fight. I'm not taking sides. I'm not for, I'm not against. But I'm not, I just don't, I'm Switzerland. Carla is Switzerland. It's just not worth it to me. So I'll wear my raggedy old jeans and just mind my own business. That didn't even make sense. I don't even know why I said that. Uh, um, yeah, and I guess hopefully say a prayer for our Cindy. Cindy's one of my moderators, and my dear friends. Unlike if you saw Wendy's live last week, she played. She played one of my lives from last year where Cindy and I were fighting. We are no longer fighting. We are cool. We've been cool for quite a while, probably a year now. So, oh, okay. Um, we've been cool for over a year now, and you know, I want that made perfectly clear, and I think Wendy did make it clear that we're no longer fighting. We were at the time of those lives, but we're no longer fighting at all. She even actually checked on me to make sure I was okay, because I was like, I went into Wendy's and I heard my voice, and I'm like, why are you bringing this stuff up like a year and a half later? Why does it, have to be? Yes, thank you. Because she's been going through a lot. She had pneumonia, and yeah, that's. Oh, my good friend. Hi.
Hi, Carla.
How are you?
I'm good. Am I echoing?
No, I
Oh,
can't
okay.
hear you. Is she echoing? She's not echoing. You're not echoing to me.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm
how are
he-
you?
I'm hearing myself. What am I doing wrong here? Yeah.
Do you have anything open?
Let me close YouTube. Is that better? Nope.
I don't hear an echo. I don't hear
Maybe I have
anything.
my computer too loud.
Oh, I guess the chat is hearing an echo.
Yeah, shoot. Let me go out and back in, Carla.
Okay, make sure you shut everything down.
I will.
Okay. Hi, Sweet Wheat. Hi, Bad Photo. Oh gosh, you got such a big name. Hi, Chubby. I'm going to call you Chubby Cheeks or Cece. Uh, Chubby Cheeks. That's such a cute name, Chubby Cheeks. I used to get called that when I was a kid because I had chubby cheeks. It's all about giving, Ms. Garla. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as it comes from your heart. And it does. And I had to discuss this with my people this morning because I wanted to make sure that, you know, we did the right thing for us, for this channel. Hey.
I'm back.
Oh,
I,
good. What? Are you echoing still?
yeah.
Do you have anything open at all?
Nope.
Huh. Maybe you need to shut all the way down. That's what Brian told me to do because I was getting an echo yesterday or last week, and he made me like completely shut down. It is you again, Carlin France. She's still echoing. Is it me again? They're
It's
saying
not
it's
you,
me.
Carla. It's me.
No, I
Is
have
it
nothing
better?
open. Only StreamYards.
I
I'll
literally
have
have
to wear.
nothing
Oh, I'll
open.
have to wear earphones because if I don't wear earphones, it doesn't. I echo. Let me find my earbuds. I can find them. If I don't wear my earbuds, I echo, or everybody that comes on my panel echoes. I don't
Okay,
know
if
why.
that doesn't work, I'm gonna hop down. I don't want to be disruptive.
No. It happened the other day, and I don't know if I'm up here by myself. It's okay, but hang on, guys. Okay, now try.
Is this better? Oh, that's it.
It is. It's if I wear earbuds, it doesn't do it. So it's me. It's me. It's not you.
I'm so happy I finally am catching you live and I get to talk to you.
I am so happy you're on my panel. So I want to talk about this today too. Britney Spears
Yes.
got out of her conservative
Yes.
ship after 13, I guess almost 14 years. So she's free. That's what I put in my title. Britney Spears is free. So it was a long time coming.
I'm so glad that someone was able to record that hearing or whatever it was that got this whole ball rolling. I'm not sure it would have happened had that not taken place.
Uh-huh.
But oh my gosh, what an injustice that woman has gone
Oh
through.
my gosh, yeah. Now she can live her life. She can get married. She can, I mean, uh, uh, um, almost like keeping her in prison for all that time, and she was
You,
supporting all these people.
I know, and you
Like,
know what sticks out to me? I mean, there's a lot of things, but I mean, she couldn't even choose whether or not she wanted to be on birth control and what went into her body. I just can't even believe this.
I
And her
know,
family.
and they would actually, they were policing her meds. Who
Yes,
that hit home for me, and you know
yes,
why that hit home for me.
right.
Um,
I do. I do.
you know,
Ouch.
but yeah, ouch. But people, and I can just imagine how she felt when she was accused of not taking her meds, and she was having actually to be babysat and
Oh, I
have a
know.
nurse go there to make sure that she was taking her meds. Like, it was like,
She wasn't even allowed to go for a car ride with her boyfriend.
no, I know. That's ridiculous. Hi, Shaz. Oh God. I mean, I can't even imagine. And to go through that for 13 years. She lost 13 years. She's almost 40 now. She
I
lost 13
know.
years of her life. Like the best years, you know. The most fun, the time of your life. And she
And
could have
all
been
for
making,
greed, money, all for money.
oh yeah, and she supported all those people, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like hopefully, now she makes better decisions and just distance herself from these people that took advantage of her
Oh,
for
I'm
all
I'm
those
quite
years.
sure she's free to tell her truth too.
Yes, yes, exactly.
And I'm sure she's not gonna zip her lip either, and I hope she doesn't.
Well, I hope she doesn't either, because she went
Yeah.
through. That is sad that her father, and he wouldn't even answer. You could see he was ashamed because
I
he
like
lived.
that name, Bad Photo, Big Mouth, Chubby Cheeks.
I
Good
know, but it's
morning.
so. Try tagging that name. Especially if you're having fat fingers and you're trying to type that on your phone. Forget it. I'm useless typing on my phone. I don't know how these people can sit there and type on their phone like this
Oh, I know.
and make like 100 million mistakes.
I know a few people that that screen name might apply to.
Big mouth, chubby cheeks. Yeah.
I'll be nice.
Yes, let's be nice today. It's going to be like, so what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We're hosting here at the house.
Oh, that's nice. So
Yeah.
you're having family there?
Yes.
Oh, nice. So you're making a big fat. Where's
The whole
Samara?
spread. Yep.
Yeah.
So, and with my mother-in-law in a skilled nursing facility right now. I mean, I suppose we could go pick her up for the day.
How long is she? You don't know. I have any idea
I
how long.
don't know. They're gonna do some um, rehab on her to try and strengthen her left side, which is partially paralyzed from her stroke. So, but I, they're welcome to take their time.
There's a backstory to this. Don't think we're being
Yeah, I'm not
being
a mean
we're
person.
not being. She's not an ogre. There's just like
No.
it was been a difficult time for misbehaving.
Well, we talked with a social worker, and just because we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into, and they were explaining that people with dementia, their personalities can enhance the the best part of their personalities, or it can enhance the worst parts of their personalities. Unfortunately, we got the latter. and
So
and
is she giving them a hard time? Do you know how it's
oh
going
well,
there?
I don't know if you knew what happened last week. Actually, it was a week ago today. We got her up, and we always take her to the restroom when she first wakes up. And
Hey, Jackpot.
um, her undergarment was full of coagulated blood, and we're like, "Oh my God, what is going on?" And so
Yeah, I did
we
actually
set her
see
on
the
the
picture.
toilet, and then I don't even, I mean, the amount of blood, I knew something was wrong. So we called the ambulance, and um, they did an upper GI, couldn't find anything. And then she wouldn't cooperate to get the lower GI. She wouldn't drink the fluid, or so we still don't know what caused it. But anyways, that event led to them determining that she would benefit from some skilled nursing rehab, which I'm not going to lie, it's been nice to have a little bit of a break. So,
Yeah. Well, a
anyways.
lot of these people in here don't know how hard it's been for you and your husband.
Yeah,
Like it's
I mean, it's
quite a.
it's it's hard for any
Well, you
family
know what?
that cares.
Here's the thing with a nursing home, you have shifts, so you get a break. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like you're working 8 hours, you're going home, or you're working 12 hours, you're going home. You never had a break. It
Well, and
was
the other
just
thing
you and your
too
husband.
is if she sleeps 2 hours a day, that's she's doing good. I don't know how she keeps going on, and she never stops talking. She talks, or I guess it's talking, complains.
Right.
I don't know. It's just
Well,
I told
too,
my hubby.
and how she was so mean to you. You
Well,
who's
that's not
taking care.
unusual either. They it's it's very common that they will select a person to target, and
Right.
I'm the lucky one.
You're the lucky one. Oh.
Well, you saw the pictures when she did a face plant
Oh
a
my
few weeks
gosh.
ago.
I know. I thought, what did she finally lose her cool?
I don't. I mean, I didn't see
Because
it happen.
she had threatened to hurt herself and blame it on you.
Well,
And I
she did,
thought,
and so when John went in there, she had a big old um, goose egg on her forehead. And he's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" And she goes, um, "She said I pushed her off the bed. There's 20 witnesses, and that I went running down the hallway 90 miles an hour after I did it." Well, first, there's no 20 people that could witness such a thing.
oh my
And if I
gosh.
couldn't run 90 miles an hour if I wanted to.
I know. And Kleenex girl, that was another one of your monikers. Kleenex girl.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Anyways,
mean, yeah. Well, anyways, you're getting a little much needed break.
yeah, and I have time for
Hopefully.
my dear friends finally.
Oh my God, I know. It's just like when we see you in Discord, it's like, holy cow, there she is. And then you're gone.
I know.
Well, when she was there, you would be gone because the old bell would be ringing and you'd have to go. You'd have to go and
Yeah,
you do your duty. But yeah,
yeah. So, what's new with you, Carla?
not much, not much. I think we're going to have a really quiet Thanksgiving. Um,
Just you and your hubby?
just me and my husband, and um, yeah, we're just gonna stay home. And I don't
That's
even know if
nice
we're.
every now and then. I like that too.
Yeah, yeah. It's like because his our stepdaughter. Well, Our stepson is going to her parents, and our stepdaughter they're going all over the place. So,
Yeah.
it's just like too much
Are
because
you
they
going to
eat
cook?
wherever they. Probably not.
No,
Probably. We bought, my husband went out to Sam's Club and got these stuffed. Where's Samara?
she's
It's
here.
like, I don't.
I know what you're going to
Honest.
say. I know what you're going to
Okay,
say.
okay. And so we're probably just going to stick those in the oven and
Yeah.
yeah, just eat those with some stuffing and
Yeah,
salads.
Samara, we're having a vegetarian
Yes,
Thanksgiving.
it's a vegetarian Thanksgiving with cranberries. We're just going to eat berries from that we picked off a tree.
Oh, I grew a pumpkin and it almost got to full maturity before the stupid gopher I haven't that's wreaking havoc in my back part of the property.
Uh-huh.
You could see all of his little teeth mark running down the one side
Oh,
of it.
isn't that annoying? That's what happened with our tomatoes last year. We were trying to grow tomatoes,
Oh yeah.
and the deer came around and were eating all our tomatoes, and they were eating them from the top down. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
damn it.
I had these disgusting worms at the latter part of the summer. They were the biggest, fattest worms I've ever seen, and they had these two little things at the top of their head. They call them horned worms, but they can devour a plant in no time at all.
Wow.
But I just put a little bit of Dawn in a spray bottle with water, and you could spray it, and they don't like the taste of that. So luckily, they left them alone.
Lou, I don't know why they stopped selling pumpkins after Halloween. I think it's because it's easier to buy canned pumpkin.
Yeah,
I've never made pumpkin from real pumpkin. Have you?
I haven't. Never.
I think I tried once and
It
it
sounds
came
like
out
a lot of
awful.
work.
Well, I think you have to scoop everything out. No,
Yeah, and you probably I don't even know. I wouldn't even begin to know what the process for something like that is.
I don't either. But then some people do. Obviously, I mean, pumpkin comes from pumpkin.
Jojo.
See, my lovely friend Harvey has sent me a gift. I was so embarrassed because I'm not used to presents. He insisted I love him dearly.
Aw. You
Aww.
deserve presents, Jojo.
Oh, you should see her. You should go to her community post because now, did you know that now when you have 500 subscribers, they give you a community post on
Oh,
YouTube?
it's down to 500 now? Used to be a
Yeah,
thousand.
it used to be 1,000. Now it's 500. If you have
Oh, wow.
500, if you have 500 subscribers, they give you a community post. So she's
Oh,
got a community
awesome.
post, and there's a picture of her, excuse me, with her son, and she's really cute. She's a real
Aw.
cutie pie.
So after I had my mishap on the stairs on Saturday, my hubby
Oh
must have
yeah.
felt sorry for me. I've wanted a KitchenAid mixer for the longest time, and I got one.
Yay!
I
So now
know.
you're gonna be baking all kinds of stuff.
Oh, I made some cookies
Did you?
yesterday, and
What color did you get?
I'm gonna put a picture in Discord. You can see. Where am I? I think they turned out. Oops. I think they turned out pretty good.
Hang on. I see.
Oh, was that your notification?
Yes, it was. Oh, that's the same color as mine. Only mine isn't a KitchenAid. Mine's like a no-name brand.
But
Let's see.
I was practicing for Christmas cookies, so I made some Christmas trees. And then the one in the dish is a door that fell on the floor and Lola attacked it.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Do you like using it though? It you should try making bread or buns or something with it.
oh yeah.
They're real
Well,
heavy too, aren't they?
oh my goodness. I couldn't believe it.
Do you have it standing on your? Because my mom used to have one, and she used to keep it in her cupboard. And one time she told me, she says, "Go get my mixer." I went to take it down off the cupboard. I'm like, "Holy cow! How much does this thing weigh?"
I have
She
it on
said,
the center island just because I have a big workspace there. So,
"Let me see. I can share this picture."
oh, Samara.
What'd she say?
Thank you, honey.
Um,
Cindy.
Cindy, we were just saying prayers for you, honey.
Yes. And your grandbaby. Oh my gosh. I want to get my hands on your new grandbaby. So adorable.
I know. Is that not the most cutest
Oh,
baby
those
you've ever
cheeks.
seen?
Those cheeks. Oh my goodness.
Let me see if
You're
I can
so
share.
lucky you got a new grandbaby that you can smell and hug and kiss. I miss
Can you
that.
guys see the picture?
Oh my goodness.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Look at that. Christmas cookies already.
I'm just practicing.
Well,
Thank
that's beautiful. I like
you.
those mixers. I
Yeah.
have one kind of similar, but it's not a, what do you call them? It's not that brand, but
KitchenAid.
it's not a KitchenAid. But it's got the same things on it.
I had
Gingerlocks, get up here. Look who's here. And
yeah,
I've got my,
Samara, you too. Let's have a party.
yes, let's have a party.
Drop a
Come on.
link.
Too much like negativity. Let's have some positivity on here.
I miss
I know.
all
I
my
miss
ladies.
I know. We used to talk every morning before I went live, and it's like, wow,
I know. I miss those days.
so sad.
You
But
too,
I mean,
Cindy.
you've been so, yeah, you too. Come on up, Cindy.
So, our our neighborhood has a private Facebook community,
Hmm.
and um, actually, I didn't know it at the time, but she lives across the street diagonally from me. But she's hosting a mug exchange next month, just so ladies of the neighborhood can get to know each other. So I'm really looking forward to that too.
A
Too
mug
bad I'm like
exchange? What's a mug exchange?
a coffee mug exchange
Oh, that's
instead of
cool.
like a cookie or something like that exchange. She's doing coffee mugs.
Oh, that's
Ginger
cool.
love.
Hi,
Long time
hi,
no talk.
Rose.
It's reunion
It's
time.
it's Saint Behavin'. How you doing?
I'm
Saint
doing
behaving.
good.
Saint
My
behaving.
mother-in-law's in a care facility, so I'm just running amok and having fun.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Isn't
You
You
it?
too,
too, honey.
Carla.
Oh no, I'm just old Carla.
You're not
Anyone
Samara,
can
old,
come
come
Carla.
up.
on.
Stop it.
Anyone that wants to come up, come up. You're
Yeah,
well.
let's
I
have
can
a
have
party.
like up to 9 people up here. So
Exactly. Whoever wants to come,
yeah,
come up.
to ever come
Yeah,
up.
I've been
So
having a rough morning, so I've been
oh,
in
I'm sorry.
tears, and it's just been really difficult in my house for the past week, and it's just been chaotic. I'll tell you more about it like in the private.
Okay.
I'm
It's been
sorry.
Did
Yeah.
you
unbelievably chaotic.
yeah, that
But
sucks.
but I think Carly, you have an understanding of why it's a little chaotic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Mhm,
hope you're
mhm.
okay, hun.
Oh, it's just stressful. I'm just stressed because I have a child who's in a play at the end of this week, and like literally, that is what we're living, eating, and breathing is making sure she doesn't get sick and nothing happens to her. So she's living in the basement. So we just got to make sure
Um,
she stays
Do you have
safe and
like a
healthy.
room in your basement, like where she could sleep
Uh,
and stuff?
no, she can come up and go into her own room and shut the door. So I
Oh,
haven't.
okay. Okay.
I've literally only seen my child from a distance.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
all right, stay away, and it's we're just making sure that she's got food. We've been ordering DoorDash in and out, and it's just that we just got to make
oh,
sure that
that's
this play.
terrible.
We just got to make sure this play gets taken off and everything's okay. And yeah, it's just been
Well,
a
you
lot.
know, her husband got the C word, right?
No.
Vaccinated.
He was vaccinated, but he still got it.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. I'm so sorry.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah,
It's just the
he's
fear
not
of the
sick or anything.
kids. Yeah, I fear for the
Oh,
kids, and
that's
that's
why you're isolating. I got you. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he's completely fine. He's actually no symptoms, and he's over his 10 days very shortly. Um, tomorrow or the next day, and we're just trying. She's not even coming into contact with him. Um, we're just
Is it
literally
14 days she has to do that or something like that?
it's 10. 10. You don't
Hi,
have to do it
Ian.
for
Ams, hi Ams.
Ams. So yeah, it's just been stressful. I just need to
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
through.
it
If I
has
can get
been.
through this week, if I can get
Hi
through
Kanile.
this week will be good.
Well, most important thing is that your family is just safe and healthy, you know?
Yes,
Right,
exactly,
right.
exactly. Unfortunately, I do have to get another surgery, which I just found out. Um,
Oh,
Oh,
God.
for for
yeah,
gastro. Oh,
yeah.
what do you have to? What now?
They
What?
have to stretch. They have to stretch my throat
Stretch your
because
throat?
yes, from the inside.
That sounds
Oh,
absolutely
terrifying.
horrible.
And they have to stretch my pylorus muscle because food's just not really getting down easy anymore. And I'm not bringing down this party, but that's what's going on in my house. Well, I'm stressful, so let's party because I'm done with the bullshit.
Well, okay, let's change the subject. Britney Spears
Yes.
is free.
Yes.
Yay! I'm so happy. There's been so much news like going on, so that's the one thing I was like super happy.
Yeah, there was
that
a lot of
I was
bad
going.
stuff
I
going
was
on.
I was going on with a lot of stuff, so that's why like I only posted up like a community post. I would have gone live. I did talk about some of the stuff yesterday, but did you guys hear though that the little boy from Astroworld, he
Yeah,
passed
Mark.
away?
Sorry.
What little boy?
Lose
There was a
comment.
little boy on life support who was from Astroworld, from Travis Scott's thing. 9 years old. He passed away
Oh
overnight.
my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
That, yeah,
now the
that's
death
bad.
toll of Astroworld is up to 10. 10.
Wow.
from
That's
Yeah.
what?
terrible.
Astroworld. It was. You know who Travis Scott is?
Concert.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
rapper, right?
Yeah.
He basically sings all autotune. You know what I mean?
Wasn't
Um,
he one of Kylie Jenner's?
he's a baby
Boyfriends.
daddy. Yeah, and she's pregnant with his baby as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're going to probably try to distance himself from him because he's in a lot of doo doo. A
What
lot.
happened?
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess you haven't heard this.
I don't watch the news on purpose
I don't
for this
either,
Yeah,
but
reason.
good
it
not
came
to watch
through.
the news.
It came through a lot on YouTube. So many people are covering it. Um, he had this concert, and I understand like some artists sometimes use demonic stuff because they think it's going to attract people, like Madonna did with like Burning Crosses, Ozzy
Yeah.
Osbourne, all
Yeah.
those people. So it was a very demonic stuff, but honest to God, there was more of a really ugly undertone to it, which to me really felt like, maybe this is what he believes in, and it's just really not to. And he does. He likes to talk about this raging. Let's rage, and that's jumping and not sitting, not taking a breath, just being one and slamming with the music. Now his past has come back to haunt him. His past has shown that he has not only stopped shows because someone tried to steal a sneaker of his, and then had his fan try to beat up another fan who tried to steal the show. And then when he was at Lollapalooza, he started a riot and then started fights with the security because he wanted his fans to rage. So
Ugh.
yes, when you have this type of I don't give a F about anybody, and that's exactly what this is, and this is his past. His past has now proven he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if people get hurt. That's what he wants. And he has talked about it on somebody's, it was Charlemagne the God. I heard it. And he's like, no, I want the blood of my fans. Like, what? And this was years ago.
Well, did he recently have a concert where
With
some?
this,
Yeah,
he had
yeah,
this
it was
mind
like
of Astroworld. Astroworld was a Six Flags, like carnival kind of thing, right? Well, it was a Six Flags park. It wound up like not surviving. I think one of the hurricanes, and so what Travis Scott wanted to do, because this is his hometown, was create an Astro World for people to come to and enjoy like he did as a kid. So this was his baby. He's always the headliner at the show. He's the one who created this. So his name's on it. I mean, this is his baby, but you got Live Nation, who's also responsible. You got people who are in security. You got the Houston PD. Everybody failed this crowd. Everybody failed this crowd. From everybody to Travis Scott to the security. No, but he sees an ambulance in the crowd and goes, "What?" And he says it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is that an ambulance? And he says it, and he keeps going, and everybody keeps raging. And there's people passed out nonstop. People went into cardiac arrest. They couldn't keep up with the people. They were pushing people's bodies, crowd surfing them, lifeless over people.
Gosh.
Like, disgusting, unbelievably gross.
And he never stopped playing. He just kept playing.
And he said, I didn't know how bad it was. Oh, but you're standing on this little perch thing, and you're like, yeah, and auto-tune going, yeah, yeah. And it's super freaking creepy. There's just, whether
He
it
is
was
creepy
whatever, it was
anyways.
creepy. But that show,
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! That was my fault. That was my fault. Sorry. My bad.
I didn't even know
my
I was-
bad. I
didn't even
leaned
know I was
down
going.
and I accidentally put you down.
I didn't even know I was going.
My bad.
yeah, no,
Sorry.
I'm very passionate about this, and I've been really watching a lot about this. And unfortunately, like, the father yesterday had it's going to make me it makes me sad. The father who took his son thinking this was going to be fun, and he was seeing his favorite, person from Fortnite, and this was going to be enjoyable because dad didn't realize that Travis Scott does this stuff. He just thinks that he's this kid, that the pop that loves it. He wound up getting crushed so bad that he passed out. He fell, his son fell, and now he has now died from it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's.
He had so much organ damage and his brain swelled. And Travis Scott, nothing. I didn't see anything. I've been on a stage with 30,000 people. Guess what? You may not be able to see far into the distance, but you can see right around the front. And guess what? Where was all the problem? In the front. A lot of it was in the front. And he's sitting here claiming he didn't see it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. You saw a man being hoisted over lifeless. And
Yeah,
you sang
he was.
why
We saw
he was
it.
hoisted over.
Yeah, he was.
And then he
was
goes to
singing.
Dave and Buster's after Astroworld, his concert, where people perished, and went to hang out with Drake. How about that? How about that? Oh, well, I didn't know the extent. Really? You watched someone's lifeless body get pushed to the front, and you didn't know the extent. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Wow.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And then you have the mayor coming out. There's no way he could have seen it. Bullshit. How close are you, Mayor, to Travis Scott, or how much do you need his money? Which one? It's just a whole disaster down in Houston. And there's
Money
a lot
can
of
buy
people
you
who are
everything.
responsible. And the mother of the girl who perished in the hospital a couple of days ago, it's Barita, I think her name is. Her mother had like this unbelievably sad, nervous breakdown on the microphone talking about her daughter. And just like, I guess it was just her not understanding how she went to a concert and never came home.
Yeah, you shouldn't
And-
die at a concert.
Travis
Oh, my
Scott
God.
said he would pay for all the funerals. How about you acknowledge that you failed all these people that stood and waited for you for over 7 hours?
Wow.
No, but
Exactly.
not only that, he had apparently this, and they were saying there's something with the frequencies of certain kind of bases constantly that will make a person go nuts. Kind of like how water goes. If you have a base and it makes it ripple, then we're made of water. It does something to a person. And then you see these people that stormed in at 10 o'clock in the morning. Easily 10,000 people got in that probably didn't have a ticket. And then you have alcohol flowing since 10 o'clock in the morning. What time did he take the stage? 9:02. 9:02. People are drinking that long. That
Wow.
is nothing but a problem. I go to a
Right.
show at the Camden Waterfront here in New Jersey. They won't even let you park your car till 4 o'clock because of the tailgating and how much problems that can cause. So you got people in there starting from 9:30, 10 o'clock drinking, doing drugs, because nobody's security was even checked because they ransacked it. Because this is what Travis Scott tells his fans to do. And this is all I found out. Like, this is by watching all this stuff. And I, honest to God, in the beginning was giving Travis Scott way more of the benefit of the doubt. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come in and take this over, but
No,
I'm just
that's
trying
okay.
to
That's okay.
I'm just trying to explain the severity of this, because obviously we didn't know. It's just
Well, it
absolutely
would make people
disgusting.
not want to send their kids or let their kids go to any concerts.
Festivals. It's these big ass festivals, and like Coachella and all those things. Like, that's where things can get out of hand. You know, you
Yeah.
got that many people, and especially people who've been cooped up for a year and finally they're not. Oh my God! Like, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah,
And it's just the whole story sad. But
yeah, it
in the
is.
same time, like, it's now, people are now, which is, I find absolutely disgusting, are playing the pointing the finger game. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Travis Scott has come out and said, it's not my fault. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you? You piece of shit. And I'm sorry, that's just how I feel about Travis Scott now.
Yeah.
I did not feel this way about him. I didn't care
I
about him.
never even knew who he was before this all happened.
I mean, the only reason I know is just because
Kylie Jenner.
he's associated with Kylie
The
Jenner.
Jenners.
I don't know anything about
Yeah,
his
and
music
I
or
can, well, he apparently he sings everything in auto tune. Nicki Minaj went after him a while ago. She calls him an auto tune, a fake out or something. And I like Nicki Minaj because she's real. She's like probably one of the most real out of any of them. But people like Drake showed up for a song during the concert, and a lot of people are suing Drake too. And I thought in my
Remy
head, okay,
says, in a way, it's not his fault. He may have
how?
suggested actions, but he didn't make anyone do anything.
I don't know about
When you
that.
I don't know.
say to your fans, let's shake the ground, and when you see an ambulance and you say, everyone who feels well, put your middle finger up in the air. When he acknowledged that he saw an ambulance, and he said, and two people came out, and this was at 9:38, and at 9:38 they came out to be like, yo, there's some serious shit going on. And then he came around and went, no, 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 no. Everybody who feels well, put two fingers in the air.
What an a-hole.
So
Yeah,
no, I've
seriously.
been really looking at the timelines and everything that's going on. This is his show. He is responsible just as much as Live Nation, security, and the Houston PD, and whoever else needs to be sued, NRG Park. Everybody failed these kids. Everybody. Did he make them? No. But when you have that much control over people, you look and you go and look at other people who were considered ragers in the past, like Linkin Park, Rage Against the Machine, Logic, everybody who have stopped the show, paused it to make sure people are okay because they see one problem. One problem. Now, did he stop the show a couple of times? Yes, just to grab the people, but I'm going to keep going. Even though people are jumping and he knows that's what's causing these people to do that. He doesn't care. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. He said it himself on Charlemagne the God a couple of years ago. This is what he looks for. This is what he wants the fans to just give in and just
Shaz says
rage.
the company that set up the gig for his record company are mainly at fault. They set it up, they sold the tickets, and they should have employed adequate security.
Well,
That's
yes,
where
he's put it
essential
and
blame lies.
no, there's a lot of blame that actually needs to go around. NRG Park, like I just said, Houston PD, Travis Scott, his promoters, his producers, everybody. But a lot of people, like I said, are trying to sue Drake. I don't think that Drake is responsible. He was there for one song. He was invited to be there for one song. This was Travis Scott's festival. His name, his face is all over it. This is his festival. He is responsible. When you put your name to something and you want to call it your own, you are responsible. Am I wrong? Am I,
Ultimately, he isn't holding a gun to what's that,
to their
Kerwin's head?
heads? No,
Just my
no,
thoughts. No, he's
no.
not.
And I understand what you said, but think about if you're a teenager and you're going to see your favorite artist that you idolize, okay? You're going to do whatever that guy says because you idolize him, which they shouldn't be idolizing anybody. Number
No,
one, they shouldn't
not
be.
at all.
And that's what he's become to these kids. So if you watch some of these shows, if he doesn't care about the safety of his fans, then why should he be ever allowed to do this if the artist does not care? That's where, to me, I don't get it, because I have been in a concert before where I was getting crowd crushed and the artist had to change it and say everybody needs to take 5 steps back, and until he saw space, he did not start the concert back up again. And until I could breathe again, that was like, whew. But that's what it took, because the energy got so much. But you can kind of bring the energy down if you need to, for the safety and sake of the people. That's not what he wanted. He wanted to, as he said, shake the ground. Anybody can have their opinions, but unfortunately, Travis Scott now has over 200 lawsuits on him at this point, as well as NRG Park, as well as the Houston PD, as well as Live Nation. They're all responsible, not in my opinion, but it's going to be coming down to what the court is. And he refuses to come out of his mansion. So that's what's going on with Astroworld. That's what Astroworld was, B.
Kylie
So
left due to safety.
Kylie left in the middle of the night, I believe Saturday night, TMZ reported. I don't blame Kylie. This is not Kylie's fault. Kylie's nothing. She was at the show. She has nothing to do with it.
Right.
But people like to pull her into it. But no, just
Well,
because
that's
that's her
because her name is so
big.
redundant.
Yes.
Yeah.
But and Kendall was there. As I said it's not their fault. Why do they
Hang
have to
on,
sit?
guys.
Yep. So yeah, that's what happened, B. You there, B? Hello? I think I'm back. I think I'm here by myself. So yeah, that was my Kylie left due to safety. Right, Remy, she did. Why were little kids as 10-year-olds there? Because it was a festival, and it was promoted to kids. It was promoted because he's on Fortnite. He does a lot of stuff on Fortnite, so these kids know his music through Fortnite. I wouldn't know that if I've been just kind of watching this constantly unfold. So this father took his son because he was such a huge fan, and when he noticed things were slightly crazy, he put him on his shoulders to keep him safe. But unfortunately, I guess this father thought, oh, I'm just going to take my kid to see his favorite artist and he's going to love it. I can't imagine. I can't imagine what that family's going through. Yeah. Oh, okay. She went to go get some coffee. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, I got my coffee beside me. And yeah, at least I can get coffee down. Thank God for that. But that's the one thing, since I've been laying here doing something, I've been literally watching and unfolding everything from this concert. No, Remy. Oh my God. Like unless I had a seat, I would never be in general admission anywhere at any time. But it didn't matter where you were or whether you were in VIP, you got stuck because people stormed VIPs. People stormed everything. But all you got to do is look at the videos on TikTok, people, and I'm not believing everything, but I'm just looking at what I'm seeing. And it's just, for me, it was a disgusting concert. That's all. It was just a disgusting concert. For the organizers are the main at fault. The system failed. Well, Shaz, you are correct. The organizers are at fault. There's, like I said, there is a lot of blame to go around, and there's going to be a lot of people sued, and a lot of people are going to be involved in this, because there were a lot of people who were being told that people were dead. If you haven't seen the video of the girl who jumps up at the cameraman, and the cameraman couldn't give one freaking. And then there was another kid who came up behind her, stop the show. And then Travis Scott goes, who asked me to stop the show? Who asked me to? All right, so now you're yelling at your fans who are asking you to stop the show. Do you not think that they're kind of terrified? Because if you get angry, there might be some kind of repercussions on them. Yep. That was what would have happened in that scenario.
Am I still echoing?
No.
No, you're not.
Yay! I fixed it. Where
All
are
right,
they?
everybody's back. Good. All right, I was back here by myself at one point. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I had my settings all wrong.
Well, B
Oh,
went for coffee. You went to answer
I'm
the
back.
phone.
No,
I'm like-
my husband, because I have to get a blood test, and he just made my
I'm gonna
appointment.
go do that too, Carla. I don't want to.
Really? I hate getting blood tests.
Well, do you guys have to? Do you have to go to the doctor? Do you have to go to
no,
like
just
a
to
lab?
LabCorp.
To the lab.
LabCorp.
Yeah,
That's what we do
LabCorp.
too. You
Oh,
can.
LabCorp. That's where I'm going.
Yeah,
That's where I
and
go
then
to.
they send the results over to my doctor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then he
I'll
gives
get
me the
an
bad
X-ray
news.
too.
You have 6 months to live.
Oh God.
Oh, stop it, Carla. You're healthy as a horse.
Oh, I know. Oh, look what I got, Misbehaving. You see this?
Hang on, I'm on a delay. Hang
It's
on.
it's sage.
It's Sage.
Wait. Oh, Sage.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
I
who
have
sent it?
the same Sage.
You know who
It's the
sent
same
it to me?
package.
Joy Lang sent it to me.
Oh,
She goes, Carla, keep checking your mail. Oh, I got it, and I'm like, what could she be sending me? And I open my mail, and it's Sage, and I haven't lost it. Everywhere I go in this house, this Sage goes.
you know how to use
I
it?
out how to use it.
Oh, watch a YouTube video on how to properly
yeah,
cleanse
I'm going
your
to.
house.
But supposedly you can burn it around yourself too to give yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You need to go. Number one, first place I would go is upstairs and burn the shit out of two
Yeah,
of them.
that's where I've been hearing a lot lately too.
I'd be like, yo, you guys, time to go.
I told you about
Time
what
to
happened
go.
last time, right? Did I not misbehaving?
Well, with your Sage?
No, I don't know the
I
story.
was laying in bed and I saw this big black.
Oh, geez.
It looked like I've been smelling smoke,
Oh, my
and I
God.
saw this thing. It looked like smoke. You know, like if a house is on fire.
That's not good, Carla. That's
I
not
know.
good.
That's what,
But they haven't been mean to her. They've actually, she's been in this
Nothing.
house. They haven't done
No,
anything.
no. I'd be out of there so fast. Oh,
Oh, that shit doesn't.
Yeah.
That doesn't scare me too much. Like
no.
if it was a dark,
Kinda creepy.
presence.
It's kind of creepy.
No, no.
It
No,
was
you
like the way
gotta
it
go.
went across the room, like it was right in the. It went from one corner in the ceiling to the other, and it was
Carla.
just like a billow of smoke, and it smelled like smoke. You know, if
Go
you're
burn the
outside,
sage. Take it now. We'll sit here. Go burn it.
Me too, Cindy. I'd be out of there so fast. Mm-mm. Well, that
See,
one video you have where you see that impression, like someone is
bed.
sitting on your bed.
yeah,
Uh-uh.
that was
Yes, no. I will agree with that. That's a little. That was quite freaky.
that was creepy.
No. That was.
I don't
that
know
was,
how you stay
that
there,
would, I would
Carla.
run. That would be like
Mm-mm.
That was creepy, very creepy.
No.
no.
No,
If
no.
I saw something that looked like somebody sat on my bed and was like sitting there,
And then
I'd be
the one where we
gone.
were live, and Jenna said,
Yes.
well, I don't want to freak you out, but there's something behind you.
Oh no!
And she took a screenshot, and there was a
No.
big shadow behind me.
When was this?
You never saw that?
No.
That was a long time ago.
It was over a year ago.
Yeah, it was over a year ago.
I knew about everything, but no, I didn't know Jenna told you that there was
Yeah.
something behind you.
Now she goes, and she's like, she didn't want to freak me out. She goes, I don't want to freak you out, but there's something behind you. And it was like a shadow of a person, and it was right in the back of me. And I looked this way, and I don't see anything. I look that way, I don't see anything. And so she took a screenshot, and you could see it in the screenshot. You could see like me
Yeah.
standing there, and she was on the screen, and I think it was Nanya. And then you could see the,
And then your poor hubby got tossed out of bed.
oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know if I told that story.
I
Yeah,
don't think you have. I don't know that one either.
You don't know about him getting tossed out of bed. He got pushed,
slammed into the dresser, beat up.
slammed, and he had a big goose egg on
Right,
his
Cindy?
head. And he said, "Why did you?"
Oh
He
my
said, "Why
God.
did you push me?" I said, "I didn't." He just got like slammed
Shot.
into the dresser, and he
Yeah.
had this big
Be
goose.
like, do you think I'm that strong?
No, and he went flying. I mean, our dresser is about 3 feet away from our bed, and he just went flying across the almost flying.
Carla, I think they like you, and I don't think they like him.
I don't think they like him, but
But they
they
like
haven't.
you.
But I've gotten the crystals and the selenites and all that stuff since then, and they've been pretty good, except for the footstep. The footsteps are starting to get, and the smell is smoke. The smoke.
my
What about the
God.
toilet flushing?
The toilet flushing now upstairs is flushing too. And
Jesus.
downstairs was just flushing before. Now it's upstairs too. So
Carla. Oh my
no,
God. I
it's
didn't realize
funny.
it was
It's like
this
amping up a
bad.
little bit. It's Samara. You're funny.
Yeah.
No, for some reason, I guess it doesn't scare me. The only time I really get scared is when I'm by myself at night and my husband's gone and I know he's not coming home till.
Maybe we should stop talking about them, Carla.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah.
Well,
Ugh.
like I said, if they're nice to her and we're telling her that, that they're not hurting her.
I'm sorry, but dark shadow things are not.
No,
Not friendly.
yeah, like in the middle of the night, if I would see that, yeah, that would definitely scare me.
Hell
I'm not
no.
gonna lie. I'm not
And
gonna
I
lie.
actually think I've even seen, to be honest with you, and I'm not sure because in one time I woke up and I think I've seen an apparition, and it looked to me like my husband walking into the room and then disappearing. And I thought it was him, and it just my heart stopped because it kind of walked and then disappeared. It was
Oh.
just disappeared.
It's I
wish I would
definitely
catch
I
some of this
definitely
stuff
don't
on-
think it's a poltergeist.
No, it's not a. It's
Do you
not.
think it's from the graveyard across from your house?
I think it might be because I
Holy
used to
shit!
walk-
You got a graveyard across from your house?
You didn't know that? The cemetery.
Yeah.
The cemetery is across the street.
Well, no wonder they all come there to
It's across
party.
the street.
Jesus
Yeah, and
Christ.
there's like that's where the old part of the cemetery is. Is right.
Have you ever told them to get the hell out? They're not welcome there.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You're
No?
gonna get them mad. Don't make them mad.
Mm.
Don't make them
Well, I
mad.
got rid of a mirror because I think it was Tacos told me to get
Yes.
that mirror, and I
Yes,
got
she
rid of.
did.
I
You
didn't
need to
get rid of
contact
it,
the
but
dead
I
file.
covered it with a sheet, so no, you can't. Because
Is
she
it still
said that
covered?
that was a way for them to get in and out.
Ew.
See, Carla, I saw a beautiful antique mirror at this place I love to go to, and I wouldn't buy it because
No, I know it's freaky.
We don't have any mirrors
right.
in my house. And now
Mary
I'm
and
like,
Carla's
okay.
with The Walking Dead. No, Cindy, you don't want to come here.
call the dead files. Write to the dead files. Have Amy come and help you.
Ghostbusters. There's something strange.
That's I
In your
actually
house.
have called. I have sent a bunch of stuff to. I don't know if you guys know of this channel called Nuke's Top 5, and I sent all my stuff that I had on tape and video to their channel, and they sent me a response back, and they said because they get so many people sending stuff in all the time that they would.
It's fake.
Yeah, that's
Oh, really?
no, that not that it's fake, but that they get a lot of people.
There's a lot of people who probably have a ghost in their house. Yeah.
Have you written to the Travel Channel, the dead file?
No, never.
Oh, that'd be so cool if
Call
Amy
Jack
came
up.
out to
I
your house.
am wondering about that channel. Did they ever go to houses where there's nothing there? Because
What do you mean?
well, every time they go someplace, it seems like
Oh, you mean activity where there's not current
Yeah,
activity?
when
They
there's
don't pick
no
up? Yeah.
activity.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that's happened.
I mean, well, you look at people who go to prisons, and there's really nothing in the prisons, and they're there, and they can hear them, and
Or what about
there's
hospitals where so many people die? They got to be haunted.
you would,
Well,
yeah, you would think, yeah, but I don't know if I ever experienced anything like that in the hospital, though. But then again, I'm like half.
well, I stopped, you know what, before I was taking videos and I was always listening and watching and I would see all these orbs because I would see orbs like
Oh my
crazy.
god!
And then I just stopped doing it because it
Yeah.
was just freaking me out. And especially when I was by myself. That was the worst time to do it.
Yeah. My life is a gem.
Life is a gem.
Hey,
Hello.
my love.
Do you think that by not acknowledging it, the activity has gone down?
I don't know if it's gone down though.
Yeah.
Because
I was wondering if that helped with, or if you're more, if you're trying to,
I kind of ignore it. Like when I still hear it. I still hear the footsteps. I
uh
still hear it. And I mean, that's how it started with me was the footsteps. Um, and it was the toilet flushing by itself. And I mean, we've gotten everything fixed.
Like,
There's
is
no
it
reason.
like the like seriously flush, or that you just hear the
It,
water running in the toilet?
no, 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 no. It flushes.
It
Not only
flushes.
that, not only that, but the water turns on by itself. I've gone into the bathroom at night and the water's,
oh my God. What about electronics? Do your electronics?
Yeah,
that
your
Um,
electronics
hasn't
and stuff.
happened. That hasn't happened in a while. The last time that happened, I could not type anything on my tablet. The only thing that would come up was sixes and threes.
Ew.
Oh,
Come up every time I tried to type anything, and I was in a chat room, and I can't remember what chat room it was. Every time I tried to type anything on my computer or on my tab, I think I was on my tablet at that time. It was six, and I think I can't remember who I was talking to, and they kept saying to me, "Jenna, Jenna,
all
Jenna."
right. My stomach
Did you not?
just
They
seriously
kept saying
turned,
to me,
Carla.
"Why are you typing up sixes and threes?" And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't notice that because I was trying to type, and I have to look at the keyboard when I type, and just sixes and threes kept coming up, just coming up.
Carla, that's turning my stomach when you're saying that.
I know.
Like
But that
seriously turning my stomach.
hasn't happened in a long time. Jenna, get up here.
She's driving.
Oh, is
Oh,
she?
hi, Jenna. I miss
Hello,
Jenna.
Jenna. I miss Jenna too. Jenna, we all have to get together.
We do. Oh my god. Like, life has been just
It's
so
just like
fucking hellish.
it
I'm
has
actually
been
turning to
so
YouTube.
long since we all haven't gotten together and just like gabbed our heads off. I
Oh
know
god, I
it's
know. I was
sleeping
looking.
now.
I was looking for anyone to gab my head off to yesterday. Thankfully, this murder jumped up my paddle last yesterday.
I think this might help. This sage might help.
But you got to take it out of the wrapper and use it.
I got to know how to use it
Yeah, you got to do it right, Carla.
because Tacos
Look at
told me you have to do it the right way. If you don't do it the right way, you can make things worse.
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't
he-
done anything yet.
Now, I didn't realize that. Like, my friend was burning sage in her house, and like, I don't think she did anything to read what was right or wrong. She actually wound up putting it out. She put it outside and left it, and she thought she put it out, and she put it on her table outside, and she wound up burning her picnic table because the sage was not out.
Yeah, there's something you got to do the four corners of the room. You have to have windows open so that they can leave. All this other kind of stuff. I'm not
Oh,
exactly.
There's
shit, she totally
you
did
have
it
to
wrong.
you have to start at a certain place, and you have to go like to the windows, and I can't remember what they were telling me, but I don't want to do it wrong either,
No, you don't.
because I don't want to make it worse, because I'm already smelling. It smells like what I smell all the time, and it's not all the time, but sometimes, a lot of times, is like, if you know how when you have a fire outside, how it's the burning wood smells.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like. It smells like that, and I cannot.
So it smells like a bonfire.
Well, you've also had like a cigarette smoke smell, right?
Yeah, that was a while ago because my husband accused me of smoking, which
And that
I
that
know.
would make me as in like I have been such a long non-nicotine smoker that the smell of nicotine makes me actually sick these days.
Yeah, well, he doesn't smoke either, so
He's like, you smoker.
I smell. He accused me of smoking. I'm like, and I get really pissed when someone accuses me of doing something I said I did not. He goes, well, I'm smelling cigarette smoke. He goes, are you sure? I said,
But you
"No."
used to be a smoker, right?
I did.
Yeah, well, me too. And I haven't been in one since I had kids, but
Well, it's
I
not
used to have one
that
every
great.
now and then. But I realized how crappy it made me feel. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, I haven't since February when I went through that
I
horrible
don't see
time.
many people these days smoking cigarettes. It's either people are vaping or they're just not doing it anymore.
I cannot stand hearing someone vape online. I'm sorry.
Well, some people have the ones like they're for nicotine and they're real big and like for what I use
They
for
make a lot of noise. They make a
yeah,
lot of
what
noise.
I use for like, medical marijuana and stuff is not you don't have the same, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. At least I don't believe it is. Like
I don't know.
don't think he
Well, Brian vapes and he doesn't make any sounds when he.
oh, because he probably has a pen like mine. Like some of them can give
I think he
you more
does. I think he
nicotine.
does.
Yeah. Mine
think-
doesn't have that sound. Like I could suck on it and nobody would actually know.
Yeah.
Stop talking about it. You're making me want to go have a cigarette.
We're right.
She's
Oh,
like,
I mean-
she's totally ready to party because she's got some time.
I know.
If I
She's
was
like, let's drink.
I think if I was going through what Miss Behaven was going through, I would be like smoking like a pack a day.
Oh, I'm just soaking it up because from what the hospital told me, care facilities, skilled nursing facilities do not have to keep patients with behavioral problems. So I'm expecting a phone call to come pick her up at any time. So I'm just gonna live it up while I can.
The fact of the matter is, though, it takes a lot for them to kick someone out because, like, I went to like rehabs, and a lot of rehabs are also assistant living as well. It's just a matter of, and oh my god, like I've been in some of these places where I've just seen poor people who I've always been freaking roomed with. If I'm roomed with somebody, is someone who can't think for themselves, and they leave this person with me, and then I feel somewhat responsible because I am coherent.
Shaz,
And
did
it-
you have a
Oh
go?
my God, Shaz. Oh my gosh.
You know,
What's that?
I never told you my babysitting story, did I? When I was like 15, I babysat this guy who was single. He was a widower. And, I
Oh my
babysat
god,
all night.
Shaz. Sorry, I'm just reading Shaz's as well. Sorry, I'm sorry.
And so that night, I put the kids to bed like you're supposed to, at the right time. And he got home and he said, how did everything go? I said, it went good. But I said, I could hear the kids upstairs, they were getting out of bed. And every time I went upstairs, I said, they were sound asleep or they were pretending to be asleep. And he goes, oh, no. He goes, my wife comes to see them every night and make sure they're okay. And if you heard walking upstairs, that's why the whole thing with the walking reminds me of when I was babysitting, when I was a teenager. And he says, yeah, she goes from room to room and says, tucks them in and says goodnight.
Wow.
She died. That he was young. He was.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
And
so
the kids were
sad.
young. And they say kids are more susceptible to seeing
Yes.
spirits and stuff,
That is true.
and they don't get scared.
Yeah.
Um,
When I was a kid, I saw something really creepy. Until like this day, I always think to myself, "It couldn't have been that. It couldn't have been that." But I know what I saw, and I was in. They were friends with my mom and dad, but they were so close with my friends that we called them aunt and uncle. I mean, did you guys have people like that as well?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this Stephanie was like close to me, and her and I were like the same age, and we would hang out all the time. And I was staying at her house at this point, and they had a balloon, and the balloon was half filled, so it wasn't hitting the ceiling and it wasn't hitting the floor. It was just kind of in midair. And legitimately, I watched it go up from the family room into the kitchen, where it kind of turned around, where you kind of went up to another level. If you turn the corner around the kitchen, you went upstairs. This thing
That's
seriously
creepy.
turned the corner and went upstairs, and we just went oh, and it was just. And then when we went upstairs, we couldn't see it, and it was then we saw it in the closet.
That reminds me of Pennywise. He put a
Maybe that explains why I'm terrified of it.
Yeah, that's a scary show.
I cannot watch it. I watched it when
I can't think of it as being, because can they hurt you? I mean, they can't really hurt you.
I don't know. I saw Poltergeist. That scared the shit out of me.
Well, I don't think I have a poltergeist.
No, I don't think you do either.
I might though.
No, you would have been sucked into the dimension long ago. It's not it.
All that cigarette talk has me going nuts.
Sorry.
She's going to take a couple of hits. Oh, we talked too much about cigarettes. Now she has to go take a couple of hits. Lou, what's going on? Come up here and tell me.
Oh man, wait till you hear our news stuff about to get crazy for a while. Oh boy.
What's about to get crazy? Come on.
It sounds like everything's getting crazy for a while.
Everything on YouTube is getting crazy.
Well, it's not even like, no, my life is crazy at the moment. So I'm coming on YouTube to escape the life.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's legitimately what I'm doing. Yeah. Like this is my break, because when my life gets too hectic, this is my escape. So that's why I always loved this place for that.
I'm not sure YouTube is a place to escape from
craziness. Yeah, well, I kind of agree with you, but I don't know where else to go.
But Kyle Rittenhouse, what does everybody think that verdict's going to be in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial?
I really don't know. I haven't really been following it a lot like other people have been. There's been other things that I've been following, but just all this stuff with the riots.
Any clue? Yeah.
Look, the only thing I can tell you is what I saw the video of people coming after him. A, he shouldn't have had a gun, but B, what are you going to do when people are charging you in the middle of a riot?
He's going to be acquitted. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Samara.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about it. I only saw the video of what happened.
But do you think there'll be like a riot, or if he gets acquitted?
Probably. People are just looking for a reason to riot anyway at this moment in life, where we are in the world. It's all like people are looking to be angry somehow all the time. That's what I'm trying to escape. Like
we have a full moon eclipse on Friday.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
On a Friday. It's definitely not the 13th. Well, that's good. That sucked.
Your personal life. Oh, what's going on, Lou? Come on up, Lou.
I might not want to talk about his personal life, but no, I totally get what you mean, Lou. We're having issues here, but it's just things.
I see here just being weird. He talks about a lot on his channel. Have you ever been to his channel?
No, I don't believe. I have to
He's
subscribe.
got a funny channel. He's funny.
Okay, I like funny. Funny's good. I like to laugh. What was that?
That was Misbehaving.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. It just sounded like in the distance. I'm like, oh my God, is that your ghost?
Misbehaving.
Well, that's because that's what her name was.
I heard my name coming up the stairs.
I gotta mute the thing.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
We're good. It's good. It's like crazy stuff, like not bad. I mean, well, not from our perspective. It's not bad. Is it bad?
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know.
Morgan's on the other side of me.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm kind of dealing with the same kind of crap. It is, but it isn't. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to my channel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Our first time here. So last night we got a phone call. Well, she got a phone call, and her uncle died like last week.
Oh,
Oh,
And
so sorry.
no, he was a real bastard. So it's cool
All
that
right.
he died.
jeez.
Let him rot in
but-
hell. I don't know.
He was like a real junkie, and apparently since his mom died, he got her house, and he moved a bunch of tweaker weirdos into the house that
Oh,
are
no.
squatting
Gosh.
in the house that we now own, I think.
Oh,
Oh, really?
And we think
so
We're
you
not
have a
sure,
house that
but-
people are living in that are
You
people
have
like
to
aren't
evict them
straight.
now?
Yeah. So today we go into town because we live up in the mountains here, and we have to go talk to people and probably go to the courthouse and do all that. You know, if you've had a relative pass away, you know the legal
Yeah.
that you
Mhm.
got to deal with.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we might have a house that we have to get rid of.
Well, you gotta get
house
rid of the
that
squatters
Your
But that
first.
husband's
means-
in
that means you
now,
can
or
sell
his
it?
home, or his
Yeah,
home?
we got to get the people out of there somehow.
Yeah.
Probably.
Good luck with
Because-
that.
Yeah.
It's a trailer. It's in a trailer park. So
It's a mobile home.
yeah, it's a mobile home. That's what you
Oh,
call it.
okay.
Oh boy.
Hi, Joy.
And the rent's $450 a month, and I don't pay more than $200 a month for rent, so I'm not going to pay that kind of rent. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
Oh,
How much is a trailer worth? Is it worth your trouble?
well, it kind of depends on what kind of junky craziness the squatters have done up in there. We don't know.
Yeah, they can
They
do
might
some
trash the
damage.
place
Yeah.
before they leave.
Like squat. Unfortunately, people who do squat and stuff like that, yeah, they totally
They-
destroy everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They really
So- I don't know what it could just be a big pain in the butt that we got to deal with. I don't know.
do. You
Yeah.
you have no idea what you're going into, do you?
No, not at all.
Not at
This
all.
guy
You have
was-
to let us know. I'm curious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you've piqued our
Curious
interest
to
on what's
see.
going to happen. Yeah.
right. We'll know more tonight. I'm going to jump down and let you girls get back to your morning.
Oh, no, it's
Oh,
okay.
Hi, Lou.
We like to hear.
Bye, Miss
Oh.
Lou.
I didn't even mention about the horrible thing that happened when I called my mother and
Oh,
told
well,
her
we gotta
about her
put-
brother
okay,
dying.
You want to hear the mom story? I'll let
Sure.
Morgan do that one.
Hi.
Hi. So
Hi.
I have a really weird history with my mother. She was a terrible mother, and I moved away and didn't talk to her for like 24 years or something like that.
Wow.
And then after my divorce, I started talking to her again, and things were kind of okay. And then her house burned down in the California fires.
Oh my
Mm.
God.
And I had a lot of stuff stored at that house, and that was all gone too. But she got $70,000 from FEMA, so she's looking for a new place to live. And she's like, "Well, you can have this burned out property." And I'm like, "Great,
Oh,
go ahead and put
jeez.
it in my name so that we can build a house on this property." She's like, "No, I'm not going to put it in your name." And I'm like, "Well, then you're not really giving it to me, right?" And so I kind of just stopped talking to her after that because
Yeah.
point. And so now this was the first time I talked to her since like last spring. This was the first time I talked to her to tell her that her brother died. And so she's like, "Yeah, well, good luck with all that." And she just hung up.
Ah,
Aw,
Wow.
I was great.
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Her,
So some of us have really awful fucking mothers.
I'm so sorry.
We'll be nice to you, we promise.
yeah, we'll be your
Thank you.
surrogate good mom,
We'll be
okay?
your
Yeah, well,
surrogate
yeah,
moms.
I'm a mom of two
yeah, she
girls,
just
so
called she just called to let her mom know about her brother, and her mom like picked a fight with her, and I'm like, "Why are you?"
Gosh.
And then hung up on me.
And then hung up.
So I blocked her on Facebook.
It was so weird.
That's pretty bad when you have to block your mom on Facebook.
She didn't tell you the best part of the California story with her house
Oh,
that burnt
no.
down. So because I have VA benefits, so I was like, sure, put it in our name. I'll go to the bank and get a loan. It'll be like no problem. They're gonna give me a loan. I got VA benefits, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, all you need is like some tarps to collect some rainwater and you're good.
Oh my gosh. What fire was it? I'm in California. What
Yeah.
fire was it?
Wasn't it the Bear Complex?
Yeah.
Or the Lightning
She
Complex?
she was in the
Orville.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
what year was this?
It was just
This
last
was just
year.
last year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Wow.
Or,
Wow.
was it last year?
Yeah. Was it? Yeah, because
Well,
this
keep
year
it
there
alive.
wasn't.
Last September.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
her
so I'll
blocked.
just
Don't
have
ever
to.
unblock that woman, okay?
No, don't unblock her.
Yeah, no, I am
No.
so done with her now. And pretty much, my uncle died. My sister hates me. I've washed my hands of the whole family.
Yeah.
Well, you
My
know what?
grandmother died last year. She's the last
You know
good
what, hon?
person.
You know what, honey? You have a home here.
Yeah.
We'll be your surrogate
Yes.
mothers
Yay,
and
thank you.
sisters.
And not only that, you seem like you have a wonderful husband here, so
Oh,
Yeah.
or boyfriend.
Like Lou. Lou's
thank
good
you
guy.
guys. I'm gonna
You
get
can
going.
have my mother-in-law.
Thank you for listening to me.
No, she's in the mirror.
Never
I'm gonna
mind.
get-
Enough
I'm
course.
gonna get my next coffee going and get our day started. Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Nice talking to you guys.
Oh shoot, I can't get rid of her.
Oh, B, that was funny.
Hi, Gemma.
Hey, Gemma, I'm sorry. And hey, Mojo. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Joy. Joy,
Joy
Joy,
Leg's
Joy.
here.
Look
Joy.
what I have. Joy, 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 Joy.
Yeah, that was
Joy
nice
is
of you,
always
Joy.
joyous.
Wasn't it? I was so surprised when I opened it, and I haven't not lost it. I still haven't found the other ones that I.
Oh, see, I'm not the only one that put my tree up early. I put mine
a
up
lot of people-
November.
My husband, I
lot of
said,
people have.
everybody's putting their trees up. He goes, it's too damn early. He goes, you're not
My
supposed to
husband
put them
won't.
up until after.
No,
My Halloween lights are still outside, and I haven't brought them in yet. And I still
no,
can't
I
right
couldn't
now.
wait. I'm so excited.
I
I love Christmas.
unfortunately right after
Oh,
Halloween,
Joy.
like things kind of
Joy has
spiraled out of
something
control here.
Sending to me. Joy, you're so sweet. I love Joy.
Aw,
Joy is a
You
wonderful
don't have
person.
to send me anything. She is.
Right
Did
here,
you
like
hear?
the people
Okay,
that you
and
have, the people that you have in your chat are absolutely amazing.
I know they're
Yeah.
amazing.
They really
people.
are.
And if you guys weren't in here earlier, what we're gonna do, we're not gonna do wish lists and all that because we just don't want to deal with that. So we're gonna pick a charity every week. Samara's gonna help me with this, and we're going to because I discussed it with my people, and we've decided we'll just pick a charity every week, and we'll drop
this
that
week is Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots is definitely a good one.
Yeah, I love Toys for Tots.
You know,
And
and
of course-
honestly, pet shelters as well.
Yes,
Samara is a big animal activist, and she will drop from time to time. She will drop links for that, and
She's like the animal whisperer. I need her to
Yes,
come
she
whisper
is
to my
the
dog to
animal
like calm the
whisperer.
hell down.
she is the animal whisperer.
Samara, you don't live far. Come whisper to my dog to calm the hell down, please.
I haven't been around Joy, but I think about you often. I hope you're doing okay, honey.
She's still. It's hard for her. She's still.
Yeah.
A lot of people on here, you know, this past
Oh,
year has
she
been
took
through a
20
lot of
gifts.
stuff.
She took 20 gifts to Toys for Tots last weekend. Remember
Aw,
the older kids.
thank
Yeah,
you.
remember the older kids too. It's not just the younger kids. For me, Christmas, because I don't care about getting gifts at Christmas time. I prefer my husband doesn't buy me gifts, to be honest with you, because
He doesn't buy
It's all
good
about
stuff.
the kids.
really not good at picking out gifts for me.
Yeah, neither is mine.
But I would prefer, like, if I'm going to buy a gift I would prefer to buy it for kids, not,
Yeah.
because that to me is what Christmas should
Yeah,
be.
no kid should go without Christmas.
Yeah. So we're going to pick a charity every week and just,
Or if a kid has Hanukkah as well.
Yeah, yeah.
what?
Don't forget about
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Oh,
And Hanukkah's early this year, guys. It's very early. I think it's right after Thanksgiving.
is it really?
From what
Well,
I'm, my
whatever.
friend, a lot of my
Doesn't
friends are Jewish. I'm not Jewish. I don't follow the Jewish calendar. But although I have Jewish blood in me. Like I have that Ashkenazi Jewish in my blood from my dad's side. But and he was Jewish before he met my mom, and then he became Catholic, and now he's like a devout Catholic person, which I'm not. But
Aw, Joy.
Joy.
It's been hard now because it's holidays and we did everything every year for family.
I'm
Yeah,
so sorry, Joy.
sweetie, my heart goes out to you.
Yeah.
Both you and life is a gem.
Yes.
The both of you.
Our sweet Jim.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of firsts, and
Jim's
the first, the first of everything are just absolutely so hard.
just even just for my niece, like it's gonna be hard. Like it's.
I can't even imagine. That's going to be absolutely god awful for them.
God, I'm thinking
But-
about her. We were thinking about her yesterday
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
today, and thinking, oh my gosh, how these holidays are going to be so
Yes.
hard.
I'm so
Just
sorry.
hard.
Yeah.
I mean, for us,
So many people
everybody-
are dealing with
everybody-
so much.
that so many people have dealt with so much for so long.
That's why, like when it comes to the drama stuff, that's why I don't want to be like, there's just so much in real life that I don't need to. If I'm going to come here, I want to come and to enjoy it. And I enjoy you guys. Like, I enjoy this group. I enjoy the people we are surrounded
Well,
with.
Missy Haven was telling me that the other day. She goes, I don't even check my notifications anymore because I just don't care.
No, I just unsubscribe to everything and all of it because
I
I
don't
just
even
don't.
get. Don't even get like.
I
a
don't
lot
You
even
know
wanna
what's
know.
weird is like when you step back from it for a while, and then if you happen to listen to one of their live streams, they sound so stupid.
Agreed.
Like,
Agreed. Agreed.
take a break. Like, live a real life. Like, get offline. If you have to act like that, get off the internet.
Log off, boo boo.
Yeah.
They say.
Like, these are like 50-year-old teenagers. Like, stop. You
No,
sound so stupid.
it's like watching high schoolers.
Yeah.
Say, you can't sit at my table. You can't sit on my table because you're
I
not
know.
cool. Like it's like who cares?
And they don't even know these people in real life. It's like,
And they
yeah,
never will.
grip.
And they never will.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And it's just not worth getting bent out of shape for somebody that is not going. You're never going to meet, and it's
Even reading or listening to myself on Wendy B's the other day, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I can't believe I got that bent over such a silly thing. And now
Oh, I didn't even know about this.
we are
Carly.
the best of friends. And, like I woke up to that and I woke up to my voice like yelling at Cindy. And I'm like,
Like
and
that
I
was a
go to
year
Wendy's
ago.
and I'm like, why, Wendy? And she goes, no, it's not bad. And everybody was telling me it's not bad. She's just
It
doing
was to prove a
history.
point about somebody else, but I don't remember who it was. But I wasn't really.
Oh,
I just heard your
Sarah,
name.
Welcome to the Coffee Coalition.
I just
Mm.
remember them bringing up your name, but I didn't know what it was
Yeah,
about.
well, my name always comes up somewhere. It's like,
Hey, the more your name comes up, the more people subscribe. So
And as we know, Carla, we really don't know most of these people on a personal level. And then you find out things like they have a quarter of a century habitual habit of wreaking hell on the internet.
yeah,
And the
serious.
secret, secrets behind all of that. Ooh, if people only knew.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, no. See, that's
Okay,
what
I'll
I
skip
tried not to do.
The express purpose of hurting people,
Yes.
No, no.
it's just evil to me, and it doesn't. What purpose does it serve? And they know.
Well, here's
Our
the
sick
lesson
and
in that.
twisted
The
purpose.
people that are creating the most havoc have the most to hide.
Yes.
I got nothing to hide. Come find me out. I'll tell you whatever you want, good
Me
and
either.
bad.
I'm
I'll
an
tell you
open
it all.
book.
Trust me, my
I know.
20s were embarrassing, but you know what? I grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guess what? Here's the great part of my 20s. There was no cell phones. That was the
Yeah.
great part.
Yeah, we did. And when I was
There's no
raising
record of
my kids-
anything I ever did.
Well, when I was raising my kids, I worked. First of all, I worked. So I worked outside the home.
Me
And I
too.
didn't have, and when I was home, when I've done work, I didn't have time to go on an internet and, do all this garbage.
Oh my God, I would have never had time if I
No,
was
you
actually
do
working.
not, Samara.
What
What'd
did
she
she
say?
say?
I got lots
Got
to
lots to
hide. Oh
hide.
God. She's she's just like the most innocent, sweetest person I know in my life.
She's
Yes,
unbelievably sweet.
Oh
But
my God.
beautiful,
I just
beautiful.
we don't
Today.
chat like we used to though. Remember how we used to chat? But we're
Yeah,
all
what
so busy
happened? Why don't we do that
because
anymore?
it's not COVID anymore.
No, that's not
No,
true.
I
We were
don't think
doing it
so.
pre-COVID.
I don't think so.
I
I
think
just
just a
think,
lot of people are busy. That's all.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
You know, you're super busy. Carla's busy. I know I'm busy. Samara's been busy doing stuff. So yeah, a lot of people are really busy
I've
doing.
got to get busy and start doing my Christmas stuff.
Well, a couple days a week would be nice, ladies. I
Yeah.
miss these days.
I
We
agree.
should set
I miss it.
aside. We should set aside, days, and it doesn't matter when. It doesn't have to be in the morning. It could be in the afternoon or the evening or whatever.
Right. Just to check in with
Because
each other, say hello, because
Fifth
you
New Haven is 3 hours behind us. So
Mhm.
Well, thank goodness I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Do you still have your chocolate, by the way, B?
No, I haven't had chocolate for quite some time.
Maybe while you have the chance, you should.
I know. Well, I did have some chocolate chip cookies, but I gave them all to my mother-in-law.
maybe that would be good for her. Just give her a little bit of chocolate. Just hide
Oh,
it.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Well, one of the physician's assistants called me yesterday just to get some background on her, and they're like, "Have you thought about seeing if she needs any psychiatric meds?" I'm like, "Go for it."
Please medicate her.
Like, no, well, I mean, unless they have a STFU pill, I mean, because she literally never
We are so horrible, but this woman has dragged this
No,
lady down.
let's just be honest. You know, when you do and you have to take care of someone, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of
And
responsibility.
and it's
No, I don't even mind taking care, and I don't mind the responsibility. It's just the constant, nonstop negativity. I've never in my life encountered anyone that was so negative and so unappreciative. And I mean, she's lived this charmed life. I mean, what do you got to be negative about? And then when we talk to her, she looks at me, she goes, "I've never been negative a day in my life."
oh
Like,
my
well,
God.
and did I mention you're also very self-aware?
Now, wait, she does have dementia, right?
Yeah, but
Okay, that plays a lot. It does.
no, I
it
know.
is-
Like I
it's
was,
so difficult. No, and I understand because, like, I remember, like, we went when I was a kid. I had an aunt, and she had
Right, Smile?
severe Alzheimer's, and between her and my grandfather, because my grandfather didn't know how to deal with her, and they were friends, like they were close their whole life, and that we were down in Florida, and the two of them fought and fought because she didn't know where she was. And
Yeah.
he's just like, I don't know how to deal with you, because that's just how it was when they, for that generation. And it was just something to see. But there's a part of it where it's so sad. Yeah, it's sad, but at a
It
part of
is
it,
sad.
you
It's
gotta
very
you
sad.
gotta laugh about certain things that are funny. You gotta
Well,
find
here's
humor
the other
in
part, though, too, Ginger Locks, is a lot of this has nothing to do with her dementia.
Oh.
She's just been spoiled rotten her whole life, and
That's a different story.
she's has always been a control freak, and now that she's not mobile and unable to well,
Move around freely.
yeah, I mean, thank God for that. I can't even imagine what my life would be like if she was mobile. But I think she just doesn't have the ability to control like she once did. So now she's just going to make your life a living hell. That's how she'll control you.
Gonna make your
That's a
life a living
shame
hell.
because, for me, and I've got my issues, but for me, I feel like it's made me a better person. It made me understand things a little bit more,
Yeah.
made me more appreciative of things that I wouldn't have been, that maybe I would strive more to do, but I know I can't do it anyway. So what's the point?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just,
And you've been trying. You've been very understanding because I don't.
Unbelievable. That's why I call you Saint B,
Yeah, exactly.
because you are a saint for what you have been going through and have been dealing. And
yeah,
all I
but you
know is
don't
what
know the
the
thoughts that go through my head sometimes.
Oh, I can imagine.
Or another time, like one day I was just so frustrated, and we have that baby monitor where I can hear her and see her. And I was just so fed up with listening to her negativity that I went in there and handed her the baby monitor and said, feel free to listen to yourself because I'm tired. Anyways, evidently she was holding up the baby monitor, looking at it while she was lying in bed, and dropped it, and it conked her in her forehead.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
And then again, she told John that I went in there and I punched her in the forehead. And it's like, if I was going to punch you,
No.
it wouldn't be in your forehead. It would be in your mouth. You would. No, seriously. I mean, I do this for my hubby, because I know that it's important to him. That's what keeps me motivated
Oh,
to
see,
keep doing
you're
this.
such a good person.
And he's been a good sport.
Oh
too.
my gosh. I have to tell you, she has a catheter in because her bladder doesn't work right. And so the home health nurse came to change out her catheter. It has to be done once a month. And she wouldn't cooperate. I mean, she was screaming
Oh,
blood and murder.
Lord.
The
Oh,
iodine
no.
on her and ouch, ouch, ouch. So anyways, the first nurse that was here, she wouldn't cooperate, so they called for another nurse to come out, and my hubby had to practically put her in a wrestling hold and got to see a part of his mother that he never wanted to see. And I happened to be gone at the time, and I came back and he just looked weird, and I said, "What's wrong with you?" And he goes, "I saw the royal, excuse my French, twat."
Oh my God. That's got to be hard.
Did he really say that?
Yes, because they joke and call her HRH, Her Royal Highness. So, when he said, "I saw the royal twat," I was like, "Oh my God, you poor thing." He goes,
That poor guy.
I
My
know.
head is in a pillow.
That's got to be really hard because that's his mother,
I know.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
had to-
it's different
he's
if it
had
was
to-
like your same-sex parent, but when it's the different sex, it's like, oh, no.
No, but he's been really, taking her to the restroom and all that and when when we shower her, we both do it together just because she's so unstable. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's just like you don't even look at it like that.
I know.
No.
I understand. No, I
Yeah.
get it. Like I get it. It's not,
But
it's
she
something that
also
has to
doesn't-
be done. It has to
She
be
Yes,
done.
doesn't make it easy.
exactly.
She doesn't make it easy.
No, she doesn't.
She does not make things like easy for you guys.
Or when we get her out of the shower, she goes, "Did you put my robe in the dryer?" It's like, "No, HRH, I did not. This isn't the Four Seasons."
You call her HRH.
My robe in the dryer so that it's nice and toasty. Like,
They do that in the
Mhm.
hospital, though. Why didn't she just say they do that in the hospital? You want to go back there?
All right,
where they
I've been
do?
in many hospitals and nobody ever gave me a hot robe.
Never. No,
Ever.
not a hot robe, but they give you hot.
the blanket warmer.
A blanket, and then they die within a matter of 5 minutes.
Yeah, those are never warm enough anyways.
But I remember that was the best thing about being in the hospital is getting the blanket warmer.
Well, that was good, but when you're like hot and stuff,
But
and
not
you
that
don't
I
wanna-
enjoyed being in the hospital.
Yeah, there's
because I
nothing
didn't.
pleasant about that at
No,
all.
Nothing
Nothing.
at all.
But you know what's weird is even though even when she was gone, the first day or two that she was gone, I swear I could still hear her because she just never shuts up. So it's like I was still hearing her.
PTSD.
I know.
PTSD.
Because she has this thing with going to the bathroom, even though she has a catheter in. And
She feels like she has to go to the bathroom.
yeah, I need a trip for two to the loo, skip to the loo. um, paging John, I need a trip to the loo. Hurry up, hurry up.
Oh my God.
And see, but the good thing is like you do have to find the humor in some situation because it's what gets you through. And everyone just thinks, no, it must be so serious. How dare you laugh at something like that? You got to find it. If you don't, you're going to die along with it. You have to find humor in the worst case scenarios in life.
Her mother-in-law is the worst case scenario. Really, seriously.
Lucky me. Well, one thing I did learn, and I told John, and I mean this sincerely, if I ever get diagnosed with this, I don't want to put anyone through that.
I know what you mean.
Through it.
I know what you mean.
I'm going to check out. I don't.
Right. You don't want anyone have to do that for yourself, and you don't. I totally get that.
Yeah, because sometimes I just like.
I don't want someone wiping my ass.
And it's like, what quality? You're not living, you're existing.
And I don't want to do that. Yeah.
And actually, and always wonder, like as miserable as she's been, like, did she want to spend the rest of her life, whatever she has left? And I'm not, she's getting up there. Does she want to be miserable for that the rest of her life? Because it seems like she does.
Well, she's obviously if she's been this way her whole life.
That's it. I don't think there was ever any real true happiness. I think she got her pleasure out of controlling people, and I don't know. I
used her money for one thing, and then
she would control people with her money. Even her friends, like she would take her friends on vacation and then treat them like butlers.
Yeah.
And I mean, one friend who we are pretty close with has known her for over 40 years, and she says it best: liked by few, tolerated by many.
Oh my God, no. Like, I'm thinking about this now, and there's one woman that I know, like the way you're talking about her, my friend's mom is that way. Like, she is the worst. And I like, even like Jill and I can talk about it. Like, we can even talk about it. And I'm not comfortable all the time. She's like, she's laid into you. You can say stuff. Like, she says to me, and her mom has laid into me many of times. She's made me cry. In a dress fitting for Jill's wedding. I'm totally in tears because she made me feel fat. Aww. She's like, of course, Peggy's the one who, doesn't fit into the tops or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly my mother-in-law. Always these backhanded, terrible, unfiltered comments.
I had tears streaming from my eyes in this place, and Jill sits next to me, and she takes a picture. I'm like, really? You're going to take a picture of me with tears in my face? She's like, no one's going to know. And I'm looking at the picture. It's very clear that I'm crying. I'm like, it's very clear. But, yeah.
Well, this one friend that's known her for over 40 years, made the horrible mistake of calling her the day after her birthday to wish her a happy birthday, and she didn't speak to her for 3 months because she forgot the Royal Highness's birthday by a day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's her mom, man. That's her mom. Oh my God. So I understand, I guess, maybe the person, like the personality that you might be dealing with, because that's a difficult personality. Oh my God. And then to add the dementia on top of it has got to be awful. Oh my God. Oh
my
God.
Like I said, I mean, I'm learning. Well,
you're learning. Exactly.
I care about meeting her needs and ensuring that she's safe. But other than that,
You don't like the negativity.
yeah, I'm not going to let it affect my life. I still need to live my life.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's right.
So
And
I'm
sometimes
at the
people who
point
are
now.
in your position feel like they're not living, like they're just serving somebody else. And that
Yeah.
is not the way you're looking at this. And that's what makes me
Well, you haven't had a
so
chance
think you're
to
such a wonderful
enjoy.
person.
Well, I've just gotten to this point. It's taken me a long time, and
Right.
it's been difficult. But
When you add someone to the mix who's normally not in the mix of the household, it's difficult.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
truth.
And
yeah.
especially someone that's so negative because you're such a positive person.
See, and
I
that's the
remember,
part that gets to me. It is the negativity. It's like, oh golly, it's just like I mean, this is who she's been her whole life. So to her, she's not negative.
Mm-mm.
no,
But yeah, that's what was getting to me. So I just like I just turn off the sound on the monitor, and I just make sure that she's safe in her bed,
right,
and then I stop listening to it, you know.
right.
So
That's
yeah,
all you can do.
yeah, yeah. But I am enjoying this vacation.
You
I don't
deserve,
blame
well,
you.
I mean, I would say
You
like
do
you
deserve
deserve a break, but it's not because, she's sick, but I'm just saying, but you do deserve a break. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
do. It's hard to keep doing this every day. I couldn't even imagine.
yeah.
And I'm in awe of everything that you're doing. And I think you are such a good and wonderful person. I really do. I think you're amazing.
Oh, thank you, Angela.
I
Sometimes
totally
I
do.
haven't felt that way just because I get so frustrated.
And that's
But
okay.
again, I'm learning that that's normal too, to be
It is
frustrated.
normal.
Yeah.
Hmm.
well, and
And
we
it's
haven't
normal to
talked,
sit and vent.
and
Yeah.
we haven't been there. We haven't been around for you to vent with us because I know you
No,
always
we haven't seen you hardly at
apologize.
all.
I mean, you guys have been there for me. Truly, you have, especially in the beginning when this before she came, how I thought it was going to be in my head versus how it really was in reality. And I'm like, what the hell did we just do?
Well, too, and you got to remember too, you didn't know what you were getting yourself into.
No idea.
I mean, you've got a beautiful home, but you haven't had a chance to really
Enjoy it.
enjoy it like you
Yeah.
should. And hopefully your Thanksgiving will be wonderful and your family will. Yeah,
Yeah.
she is the best. And
She
everyone
really
gets
is.
frustrated with that
Aw,
situation. It
thank
does.
you.
Joy, you're so
But
sweet.
and honestly, I'm going to say this about the both of you. You guys have been there for me in my darkest days, and
Aw,
I can never
Angela.
thank you, Jenna, Samara, everyone who like was on calls with me, who saw me in the hospital.
Yeah.
When I really thought like, you know what, I wanted to fucking die. Like I really did. I'm not lying
Aw.
Yeah.
because if I felt that that's the way my life was going to be for the rest of my life at that point, I didn't want to live. And I knew that in my head, but I would never verbally said that. But
Yeah.
um, now that I know what I'm dealing with and what things are a little bit better, I kind of understand. Um, where, I said to, like, my husband said something to me today, and we were just talking about my weight. And he's like, well, you're not eating. And he's thinking that I'm doing it on purpose. And I'm like, no. And he's afraid that he might be doing it on purpose. I'm like, Jason,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get a surgery, on the 22nd of December because I'm afraid to
Wait,
eat.
you're doing
You have
it
to
right
go on
before
the
Christmas?
22nd.
Yeah,
Oh, you might be in there.
Why do you have to do it
it's
then?
it's out. It's an out procedure. It's
So
Okay.
you
same
can
day.
go back
Yeah,
home or oh,
I don't
okay.
want to stay. Yep, no,
Oh my
not in that
gosh.
house. I
Well, I just
fucking
want to
hate
say
that hospital.
this. There we all have experienced the ugly side of YouTube,
Yes.
but I feel blessed because through that I met a lot of these wonderful people. So,
Me too. And a lot of people that come into my chat, I know I don't have a huge following. But a lot of people that come in here are wonderful. Joy, Cindy, um, you know, uh, well,
yes.
Cindy's always been there. Cindy, I cannot even tell you what a great friend Cindy was to me when I was
No, and I know that, Carla, and I'm grateful to Cindy for that too. You know,
because I mean
because
at that time at that
that's when you needed it the most.
yeah, and that's what we try to do for each other is be there. And I mean, it doesn't matter if you're going through a rough time, just knowing that someone maybe doesn't understand what you're going through, but is just there to listen to
And it's
what you have to say.
genuine. It's a
And it
genuine,
is genuine. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And what happens there stays there.
it does. Yeah, we have not had any issues with anybody.
Mm-mm.
Oh, do you want to come back up? I'm going to close this down pretty soon, anyways. But
Well, I loved hanging out with you, Carla.
oh, I
In
love
your
that you came
chat.
up. It was so much fun. But
Yes,
just chit chatting, like we haven't done it in so long.
get her a plastic tiara.
So yeah, no, it's okay. So that's what we're gonna do here. I mean, I think there's enough people dropping links and doing the wish list thing. I think
Yeah, I think it's best for you in the end too, Carla, because
yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, the best prediction of the future is the past, and it's always a shit show. It never works out the way that it's supposed to.
even the if you have good intentions, it could be turned around. And if I'm not, if I'm not involved, then I can't be,
Yeah, there's plenty of legit charities that help out families in need, animals in need, and we have our core group. If there's someone in need, we can take care of
yes,
them.
yes. If someone really needs something,
Yeah,
we can,
exactly.
yeah. But yeah, so you guys have a great day, and we'll
And
probably
Cindy,
talk.
feel better. Feel better, honey. Let us know.
Okay, and Morgan, thank you for coming up. Thanks for listening to me tell my story about my family shenanigans. That's fine, Morgan. Come back. Don't be a stranger.
Yes,
We'll
come
be
back.
your surrogate sisters, okay?
Yes. Yeah, so you'll have a real family, all right?
Yes, we can voice chat. Sure.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Okay, love you.
I'll
Love you,
have love
Carla.
you, love you, love you, love you all in the chat.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in, spending this time with me today, and I'll talk to you later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. See.